Welcome to Michael Pepper Tech. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the Apple TV, my concept for the Apple TV Pro. First of all, I think that it should remain the same size, but some added features would be upgrading the processor, including the chip that they put in the iPhone, maybe the A18 chip, allowing ultra wideband, and some of the other features like Find My to be added. The other thing would be increased storage to improve upon their gaming and some aspects like that. What else would make it pro? Well, perhaps the ability to bring some features from iPad OS like split screen, maybe Stage Manager so you can float some windows so you can be watching YouTube and FaceTiming at the same time, or FaceTime and bring up a Safari tab. The other thing would be with FaceTime, linking it with a hotspot made easier. Now, you can already kind of do that. But my thought is, if they could put an Apple chip in it and then bring a special version of FaceTime that allows easily accessing for a multitude of people for business aspects, having a small box that you can basically fit in your pocket, bring anywhere, plug into any display would be great. Give it USB-C for charging and also for video output, as well as the HDMI port. Allow you to be able to plug in an external camera. They already have this feature where you can use your iPhone as a webcam, but allow you to plug in your iPhone with a cable and get full 4K video, or connect with a USB port with something like this device, like a Cam Link. You could plug in and then plug in any camera. This would be great for business users, for students, for professors, for teachers who are teaching from home, to a multitude of students, to people who just want to have something kind of like a Mac Mini, but without the complexity of a full desktop OS, and just bringing some of those unique features in that iPad OS has. Link up a keyboard and mouse and be able to interact and maybe type in iMessage chat. Yeah, you could connect an iPhone or an iPad through AirPlay or connect that up to your TV, but just having a device that's dedicated where you could have multiple profiles that already sort of allow that would be great. Also for HomeKit, imagine that Apple updates and brings out a new version of their iSight camera using USB-C. You plug it in. Now you can FaceTime with that, but also it can provide a home security thing. They already work with other companies for HomeKit, where when you buy a HomeKit compatible camera, you have the higher tier storage iCloud plans. You get unlimited backup without having to have it take up your storage and without paying for other cloud service. For those who really appreciate Apple's approach in security, this would benefit them as well. The other thing would be putting a LiDAR sensor in there for Face ID. So you sit down and it logs in, and if there's people that have different profiles, there's people that the apps could integrate it, like Netflix and Hulu, and maybe have Spectrum TV or whatever you have, it could be integrated to sign into your specific profile without you having to do it. So you sit down and your family is there and it says, well, which one it's going to do a family profile. Let's say Michael, I sit down and it picks mine, or my wife Krista sits down and it picks hers, or Xander sits down and he can only get into the kid's profile because it recognizes that he's a kid and doesn't allow him into the adult profile. Apple could integrate that to the point where a kid can't even get around it. And for those people who are content creators, just having another accessible device that's a camera. You could have multiple of those in a studio in different setups plugged into your monitor and use it as another angle. Just the fact that it's pocketable, but has so many apps accessible and is something other than an iPhone or an iPad, that you can turn your TV into an entertainment center, but also a productivity center without the expense of a Mac Mini. I could see this product starting at $200, maybe $250 for adding the additional ports for the cameras. And this is my concept for the Apple TV Pro. Let me know what you think of these down below, if you have any other added features that you think that they should do. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please give it a subscribe. And of course, as always, give it a big thumbs up. Peace, love, see you on the next video.